What's up there, YouTube? It's me again. Today's topic. I want to talk about what Playback said today. I'm going to just let it play. I want to say this because, I fucked a 16-year-old girl when I was 23. And in my state, in the state I live in, state of New Jersey, age of consent is 16. So if a bitch wanted to give me some pussy at 16, and even now at 34, if a bitch at 16 wants to give me some pussy, it's legally, it's A-okay. But I wanted to comment on this particular video clip of them. So here we go.
Now, any of the math inclined out there are probably reading this and thinking something like, she's 19 now, you were 23 then. How old was she then? Well, she was 16. But come on, man, look at her. She's 18 or 19 in most of the pics here, but she didn't look much different at all back then. If statutory is wrong, I don't want to be right. Now, I could make the argument that the age of consent is 16 in Canada, although I'm sure traveling from America to Canada to have sex with a minor is still legal as hell. But really, an argument, she was stupid hot and I wanted it.
No, now that I can, yeah, now that is wrong. You can't travel to different countries and shit like that.
I don't know.
No,
So
you can't do that. But if it's within state, it's not. It's not
himself, not somebody else. He himself put that blog post out.
Back when blog posts were a thing?
Yeah, back in the day. To be fair, this is an older post. And so recently, however, he got called out on it by someone else who came to do an interview. Called him out, said, "Yo, man, this is what I do for a living. I dress Geppettos, and you just said some flagrant stuff back in the day. We're trying to figure out what's really on, what's time of it." Unfortunately, he got kicked out of the interview because Adam felt like you're trying to expose me with something that you don't know all the facts on.
The one where you was messing with the 16-year-old girl?
What do you think, Ed? The article says
I'm going on
19 when I met her.
She was 19 when you met her?
The article says.
So, but what did you say?
I said that I spoke to her on the phone when she was 16 before I realized that she was.
That's how we catch it.
She didn't even know that she was doing something fucked up.
It don't even matter.
So my whole thing with that is, I mean, I get it. Some people think that the age of consent is 18 universally because they're Americans and they live in this soft reality. But the reality is that the age of consent in a lot of places, in some places outside of this country, it was like 14, 15. Now, I don't necessarily agree with that low. I think I can agree with 16. 16 I think 16 is fair. I think 16 is absolutely fair because I had nothing but female best friends throughout middle school and high school. And let me tell you, these fucking girls was getting into everything. They was getting into every fucking thing. And this is from 12 years old. They was fucking 20-year-old men. And now I'm not saying they were right for doing it, but what I am saying is that girls get into a lot of shit at a lot younger. They get into a whole lot of shit. And I know this because I was their best friends. My best friend for my whole life was a girl. Until she died like 4 or 5 years ago. She's my best friend. And this girl was into every goddamn thing. She had tattoos of smoking weed, smoking cigarettes. And I was like 15, 16. And this is my little cousin. She's like 2.5 years younger than me. She's 2.5 years younger than me. And she was doing all of that shit before me. 2.5 years younger than me. She was doing she had a tattoo. She was smoking weed. She was drinking. I had drinks on New Year's. Bitch, she was really drinking. Fucking Douce and all that horse shit, whatever the fuck was out at the time. But let us continue.
But that's how we catch it.
You feel like you're gonna come on my platform and expose me though? Like, why?
No, it was just in the midst of the conversation. It was in the midst of he didn't. Hey, it's not on him or nothing. It was in the midst of the conversation.
You ever on my platform and spread lies like that?
Lies?
Lies.
Is it lies?
You could have done some research and figured out any.
Did you talk to her when you were 16?
For like 5 minutes when I was 21. I'm 39.
You wasn't 23?
I might have been 21.
How you don't know? How you don't know if you was 21?
20 years ago.
We can't take that jacket off.
It's 20 fucking years ago, and he was 23. You know what I'm saying? At worst, he was 23 talking to a 16-year-old, which is not unusual because I've been to college parties. And at college parties, you run into bitches that's that young. Especially when I was 20. I was in college parties up until like 29. 29, I was in college parties. Shit, even now, I still get mistaken for like 25 at 34. I still get mistaken for 25. So, you're not going to tell me a 23-year-old man who shaves his fucking beard regularly can't easily get into a college or even a high school to college party. Because I remember one time I was, 24? And I got invited to a party when I was by a girl that she was 19. The girl that invited me to the party, she was 19. When I got to the fucking party, everybody was 16 to 18.
Some he wrote, some he did. People archived it. It's existed. So he's not denying that. He's just saying that he didn't interact with her until she was of age and she was 18, 19. Here's the problem, and I think Joe Budden did a really great job at explaining how
and this is the part where I'm at. This is the part I was talking about.
Somehow you waited when she was 19 to then go back to interact with her. And then the story that was told is that you went to her house, to her mom's place, had sex with her while her mom was there, and again, you waited till she was of age. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, Adam. I don't know if you want a cookie from us that you waited till she was of age. I don't
no
know
one's asking for a cookie.
That's weird as fuck, nigga. That's weird.
It's not weird. Well, no one's asking for a cookie.
High schooler and waiting until she graduated.
No one's asking for a cookie. No one's asking for a cookie. What he's asking for is for you to just get off his fucking back since he decided to not fuck her underage. He saw her. He said, damn, she's fine. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. She's too young. I mean, men in general like younger women. Okay? And we like good-looking women. And, you know, if you let your fucking 16-year-old go out the fucking door with her thighs and hips and ass showing off like it's fucking sex appeal around here at 16, well, then you're wrong as a parent. Not him wrong for looking and saying, hey, oh, I like that. Damn, I'm going to go talk to that. Well, you know what? Oh, shit. You know what? Damn, you're underage. Well, you know, we can still be friends, but I ain't going to fuck you until you... I would say just that. I mean, I think that's very fair to say. I think that's very fair to say. Damn. You're cute as hell. We could be friends. You can have my number, but we ain't gonna fuck until you at least old enough to be, you know, whatever the age is, whatever it is here. Okay? So, all right, that's cool. You can have my number. I want to taste that pussy later. I'll taste the pussy later. I mean, shit. Most dudes have to do that any fucking way. We have to do that anyway. We can't just sit up here and rush down the pussy. You know, you got to sit there and wait anyway. Some dudes have to wait years to get some pussy, you know, from a girl that's their quote unquote friend, you know. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's creepy. No, I don't think it's creepy. I think it's strategy. I think it's different kinds of strategy that men have employed throughout history, throughout all of human history. And I think you're a weak fat bitch who can't handle a fight for your ideology. To sit up here and say that, oh, he's a terrible man. To what? At 23, say, all right, I'll wait a year or two to get some pussy from this fresh bitch? Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your goddamn... Are you stupid? What are you supposed to do? Fuck old, nasty bitches that don't get his dick hard? You know, you have to get the dick hard. The dick actually has to get hard. He has to be actually attracted to the female that he's about to fuck. Okay? So y'all motherfuckers want to sit up here and point out fat, old, ugly baby mamas that got 20 fucking bodies by the time they're 22 and think I'm supposed to sit up here and say, hey, yeah, I'll take that as a wife. Are you out of your fucking mind? Please, cut the bullshit.
Which high school to be like, oh, look, it's finally legal now.
Yes, she is finally. Yes.
You already had sexual desires for her when
so
she
what?
was 16.
So what?
At 16, you thought that she looked great at 16.
Yes.
You allegedly had pictures of her when she was a minor as well. But
now that may be wrong.
Age to do something. Yeah, legally, I guess. Yeah, legally, you're in good grounds. But for the rest of the world, you kind of do that a little strange. I'm keeping it with you, bro. That's odd. That's odd to say the least. Especially when you were outlining the things that you wanted to do with her, and you were willing to take even let's just say it was a joke. Let's say you were jokingly being an edgelord back in the day on blog posts. Like, let's just say that's what you're doing. Let's just say that's what it was. However, you then fulfilled that fantasy when she was of age and went to her house while her mom was in the next room.
So what?
Bro, that's weird.
Nah, I like it. Like,
weird.
So what?
A consensual relationship with someone at the end of the day, I try not to make that none of my business. You feel me? But isn't it insane how people feel open to say what they want when they feel like they don't have that much to lose, or when they feel like there's no consequences for it? Mm-hmm. Like, regardless of how it is morally. Yeah. Man, this is some of the wildest shit I've read in a while. It's because nobody would post some shit like this now.
No, not
nobody would post something like this.
Even if they did, they definitely not putting a name to it. This nigga Adam had the iconic Adam 22 logo and everything attached to this, right? It's like, and then also openly admitted that was him as well.
So then the situation got messier than that, because then she came out saying some of it wasn't consensual. And
I didn't hear this part.
It was by showing some emails. And I don't know, Adam. This is the worst look in my opinion.
No, okay. Now, if it wasn't consensual because she sent some, she showed emails of her really not fucking with it, and that's different.
You potentially having
So, but her being the of age is a conversation of what the state was and what the fuck the laws in that state is. You know, if she's not of age in that state, then okay, then put him in jail. But if she's of age in that state, then whatever. I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. That's how I'm at.
And I don't know if you feel like you don't need to address this.